This week's tip of the week is, will the Calgary market continue on the path that it's going on?
Yeah, and we wanted to give this tip out because we're getting these questions lately, and we wanted to tell you what's going on, and some stats just came out. Tim and I could tell you, we just put an offer in on a little condo just last week, Tim, thinking it's in Varsity. It came on, it sat for 30 days. And Tim, we put the offer in, I think at 4 p.m. And then by 6:30 p.m., all of a sudden there was multiple offers.
Yeah.
And we didn't get it. So we can keep telling you that, especially in the condo market, that, you know what, that's still going strong. And the stat came out the other day, Tim, that there's 75 people moving to Calgary alone each day right now.
Yeah.
So what's that going to turn into?
So what we're seeing with these population gains is there's more and more people coming into the market, more and more people buying properties in the Alberta market, in the Calgary market, and we're seeing the supply stay very, very low. We've seen this terrible supply situation for the better part of the year, and we think it's going to continue for the rest of the year and into 2024. So population is one thing that's going to keep the market in Calgary continuing the same way it is.
Yeah, and you know what's happening? The inventory levels, generally during summer, we see a little bit of a dip, but Tim just noticed, I mean, we're going to get into our market report very soon, but Tim just noticed sales are ramping up again. So we thought that we would get to around 3,000 listings, actually active listings on the market, and we're still around 2,600. So yeah. The inventory is not going to change. And Tim, we were just talking about what's keeping developers, builders out of the business right now.
Yeah, with the interest rates staying high the way they are, and there's also rumors that they're going to go a little bit higher, we are seeing builders lowering their building starts. We've seen studies that across Canada, builders have lowered their starts by 25%. So when they're doing that, they can't afford these high interest rates to build the properties, and that's just lowering the supply again.
Yeah, so inventory is going to continue to lag. Population is going to continue to pour into Calgary. It's not a good mix for what we're trying to do here. It's going to keep prices, it will keep prices in an upward trend, Tim, for at least another year.
Yeah, and the third point we were going to bring up was the interest rates again. We have just seen the latest inflation report come in, and it's higher than the previous month. Mm-hmm. So what does the Bank of Canada do when inflation goes up? They raise rates. At the next meeting that they have to raise interest rates or keep them the same, we're going to have to probably wait and look at August's inflation numbers before they're going to raise it or keep it the same. But it's something to keep an eye on. It. Inflation keeps going up, interest rates are going to go up again.
And with that being said, if you are thinking of buying, and even if you're not going to use this, Tim, you should lock in. We just bought another condo for a young lady named Kimmy, and she locked in, Tim, 3 months ago. We just waived conditions yesterday, and she actually had a 4.69% interest rate when they're at 5.5 right now.
Yeah, right now 5.5 is really, really a good rate that we're seeing out there from the banks. Most people, if they have somewhat questionable credit, they'll get a higher rate than that. So if you can lock in now in anticipation of maybe another 1 or 2 rate hikes later this year.
Yeah, and if you don't use it, you don't use it, but at least you secure that rate just in case it does go up. And you know what? We don't see prices coming down, so it's key to focus on cash flowing properties. That's what we do. And if it's your first Crew Real Estate Investing tip of the week, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Crew TV, and you'll see many more tips there.
Yeah, so that's our Crew tip of the week. We don't see any change in the Calgary market. We think it's going to continue well into 2024 along the same trajectory it's doing right now. So we hope you got a lot out of that tip of the week. Like Azad said, check out our YouTube channel for more tips of the week.